why that made me laugh. Hello! Hi! Hi, hello! Hi, Cheshire! Hi, Phil! Why am I going in and out? What's happening? We can't have that, I just started. Hi, Dragon! Hello! Hi, hi! How are you guys? I missed you guys! I missed you so much. Why is there a calendar invite for my birthday? That's creepy. Didn't set that. I know I'm getting old. I know I'm getting old. I don't need reminders. Hello, hi. How are you guys? How is everyone? Hello, hello. Doing fine on my end. How about yourself? I am doing much better than I was yesterday. Definitely a lot better mentally. Part of that is just I'm a hypochondriac, but the situation is situating. So it's fun. Hold on 1 second. Sorry, Mama Kuma was on the phone out in the hallway, and it sounded like she was talking to me, but I think she was calling someone. So I don't know why she does that. Hope you're feeling better. I'm okay. I'm good right now. So hopefully I'll continue to be good. Hopefully, I mean, my doctor didn't seem too concerned. She was like, yeah, it just looks like a swollen lymph node. And I was like, okay. I mean, I wasn't really sick. I had, the allergy issue, but that's like normal. So I don't know what could cause a swollen lymph node that bad. But she was like, I'm not even gonna put you on antibiotics. We'll just watch it for 2 weeks. So I'm like, okay. That's if you say so. She's scrolling to a second Uma. 50% size. You could send her to work. I'm a full-sized Uma. And 5'6" is a very suitable size. It's a halfway size. It is a decent size, and I'm happy with the size that I am. I think. No! No, not 4'2". Not 4'2". I'm not 4'2". I'm not. You guys have traumatized me over this height thing. Do you know that I get like angry now when characters in games lean down to talk to me? Like, I was playing. Don't laugh at me, okay? Don't make fun of me, but like, I got tired of seeing everyone hype up Love in Deep Space, and I was like, man, I guess I gotta try this game that everyone is like gooning over and whatnot. And one of the characters leaned over to talk to my character, and I was very upset because this person's only like 6'2", 6'2" is not like... A person who is 6'2" does not need to lean down to speak to me. That's all I'll say. That's all I'll say. No! No! A proper Uma is 6'7". Hi, Ved. I know someone who's 3'11", so you're not that short. Jeez. I think the shortest that I've met is like Grandma Kuma. She's like 4. She's gotta be like 4'10", 4'11", maybe. Just for you, I would go around with a step stool. No! Oh, the only time that I ever need to use a step stool is when I need to reach the ceiling and the top shelf of the cabinets, which is near the ceiling. That's like almost ceiling height, right? So, like, you can take your step ladder. I don't need it. I don't need it. I'm fine without it. I can jump really well too. So, hi. Hi, Arpod. I would. Trust me, I would. Whatever, I'm not that short. And that's the final verdict. I was gonna... Here's the funny thing. I was gonna do like... Because I've seen like some people play it. I was gonna be like, oh, let's do like an Otome thing or something. Like an Otome series. Let's do Love in Deep Space, but I don't think I should do that because apparently there's some things that are not suitable for the platform, so we won't be doing that. I don't know. I haven't really played Otomes in like years and years and years. I think the last one that I kind of played was Obey Me, but I got bored with it. And I didn't have time, so I don't know. Oh wait, no, I'm a liar. I'm a liar. Cipher is in Otome. And I finished that. So no, that's not true. Yeah, I recently finished Cipher actually. So yeah. Why are we talking about how short Uma is? I think I missed something. No! Your eyes are deceiving you? Yeah, that's what's happening. Everyone was just talking about how tall I was and how 5'6" is a towering, staggering height. Should unlock Fear and Hunger's Otome mode. Is that a thing? It still wouldn't make me play it. Wasn't there like a Pal World type, like, it wasn't an Otome obviously, but it was like a romance sim? Or something? I don't know. I think I saw word of it, and then they're making like another... It's a Pal Farm? Yeah, Pal Farm. Is the game itself like in... Is it still in early access? Did it get released? Thank you for the head pats. I know a kaiju dating sim game. Yeah, I think I have that. I was gonna do a video on it like last year and didn't get around to it. Because it looked so adorable. It's called Kaiju. Oh, yeah, that's what it is. I don't know, it was on sale and I was like, ooh, I could do a video on this. This looks cute. Not sure why I didn't do it, but I will get around to it eventually. Visual novels. Yeah. Let me situate chat. 100 Lines, Defense Academy. Game is so good. Best visual novel I've seen, but only played a few visual novels. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not like super big on visual novels, to be honest. I had a friend who she would like come over regularly and she would just be like, okay, she was a huge Otome fan. And she would try to like get me into certain Otome and then like certain visual novels. And like with her, they were always fun to enjoy and read and whatnot. But like, I don't know. By myself, like I just don't have the attention span. And I hate that. I'm not sure why. Um, dang it. You know what? I shouldn't have done. I should not have. I should have. No, don't run away! My favorite subgenre of isekai slop is when the NC is reincarnated as the villainess of an otome novel or game. Still believe that makes you laugh too much. It's so stupid, that's why. Sounds like me brushing my teeth. Oh my gosh, Arbot. It's so funny. Thank you. Thank you, I needed that laugh. It's hilarious. I love that. It makes me laugh knowing that it's not AI. Like he actually went through like the trouble of doing it, and he has like a whole chance. That's the funniest part to me. And so now whenever I hear it, I just see him singing the song with that deadpan stare. If you have not watched, just I'm sure you can look up like Grown Tube, You're Beautiful song. He's please watch. It's so funny. It is so funny. Oh my gosh. He always starts each song with like a dead serious, deadpan stare at the camera. And it's so creepy but funny. You just can't help but laugh. Oh, it's so good. Anywho, I figured that tonight we could play some more Shadows over Loathing because we have not played in a while. I just remembered that you know what, I'll be live tomorrow too, so never mind. I don't need to rush things. Tomorrow I figured we could go back to Zero Parades, the demo. I'm not sure how much longer we have left in the demo. I don't see. I don't see. I mean, it looks like we still have like a good chunk left, possibly. Release date. The release date release date just says 2026. I'm not sure when it'll be released. But this does inspire me to play Disco Elysium. But anyway, that's besides the point. I figured we could play that tomorrow, and then I'm not sure what we will play on my birthday. I have such a packed day on my birthday. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to squeeze a stream in on Friday. All I can say is I'll try, but if I don't, it's because I have a lot of things going on at the same time. Everyone wants to take me out for birthday celebration, and then on Sunday the family wants to, because we have like 4 people who were born in the month of March. So we all just kind of smush our birthdays together. Then on Wednesday, I've got to go travel to meet friends because we're going to celebrate our birthday again. Because we all 3 have March birthdays. So yeah! Hollow Cure for birthday? No! No, please! Birthday Uma! 1 year more old, 1 year less young. Dude, this is like the last year that I'm going to be in my oh my gosh, I almost dated myself by 10 years. This is the last year that I'm going to have in my 20s. Well, I guess I'll have the rest of this year, and then the next, like, 3 months of next year that I'll be 30. I'm not ready. Damn, last year in your 30s. Yeah, I'm about to be 40. Bag era. I don't know why. I'm not dreading my 30s, but like I don't feel I'm indifferent about it, I guess. But like I'm kind of ready to turn 40. I don't know if that's because I'm just like an old soul, but like I feel like for some reason I'm gonna be like one of the coolest 40-year-olds. Which I'm sure is what every 40-year-old person says. And I'm sure it doesn't go that way, but I'm damn sure gonna try. I think. Welcome to the 30s club, yeah! An old small soul, whatever. I'm not small. For some reason, y'all calling me small reminded me of a game that I had my eye on. I don't think it's out yet. And I forgot the name of it, but I'll talk about that when I remember the name of it. Anywho, let us play the game. I can't remember. Did we find the watch? I know there was a watch that we were looking for in the game. Hold on, 1 second. 1 second, 1 second. But yeah, I know there was a watch. What else was there? We did like a bunch of chores or whatever to get something. I remember that. I think my turtle died a lot. Well, it technically didn't die, it just walked away. Which is much nicer than watching it die, so I prefer that. I'd prefer if it just left the battle whenever it, felt the need to. Let's see how this looks. No! Of course, that's right. Why didn't I think of that? Can probably do it another way. I was gonna do like monochrome Uma. And it hit the monochromeness of it all. And I didn't even realize I was rushing and didn't even realize, like, hey, green screen. Chroma key won't work. I want one of those cars someday. Hey, aren't they nice? I'm not gonna mess with that. Oh, this is where we fought that weird, like... Oh, no. Oh, did I put the shoe back on? I did. I forgot about the shoe. But yeah, this is where we fought that, like, weird void lady. Yeah, that's what this is. You don't have to leave the building to open your map, by the way. You can just click the napkin up there or hit the M to head back to Plunkett Street with a quickness. Yeah, we tricked a bunch of, like, henchmen. And then we fought, like, a void lady with some void creatures. And she, like, jumped into a portal, I think? And that was the end of that. As you're walking down one of Ocean City's residential streets on the way to where you're going, you hear eerie music coming from the upstairs window of a nearby house. Location unlocked, eerie music house. Go to investigate. Zimmer's house. Did we help? We didn't help that kid that was sitting on the... It seems like a pretty normal house in a pretty nice neighborhood, but there's something odd about it. Some sort of uncomfortable energy that makes the hair on your back, on the back of your neck stand up. Maybe it's something to do with that weird droning you hear coming from inside? Like a pained, inhuman moan constantly rising in pitch. Maybe that's it, yeah. This looks like that street. I was just about to ask if we helped that kid. I was sitting on the mailbox. Would you like to stop facing the music? No. Can we go inside? Is someone just practicing their cello? You hear a knock but no response, so you nose your way inside. That eerie sound is even louder in here. It seems to be coming from upstairs. Also, the owner's interior design sensibilities are a little strange, huh? Yeah, that's it. It's just someone practicing the cello. Watch. I bet I'm right. I was right. I didn't know this was gonna happen, I swear. Who were you? Why are you in my house? Sorry for intruding, but I heard the music and I guess I have an intrusive nature. My name's Skuma Puma. I'm Ernst Zimmer. Forgive me for not stopping, but it is vital that I continue playing. What are you doing? Oh my gosh. What are you doing? There's a darkness beneath my house. Did you check the fuse box? No, It's probably that then. Listen to me! I had a dream, a premonition of a dark rift appearing in my basement and growing until it swallowed the entire house, and then the neighborhood, and then the world. Wow, that's quite a dream. It was not just a dream. I went downstairs to check the basement, and there is indeed a rift. As of now, it is still small. I must keep playing this cello to prevent it from growing any larger. I'm sure there's a rational explanation. I think this whole conversation was just screaming. I know, right? I'm sure there's a rational explanation. Probably just a trick of the light, plus your anxiety over the nightmare. You're probably right. Just an old man jumping at shadows, I suppose. Happens to the best of us. Don't worry, everything's fine. Oh! He stopped. Hi, Ernst. Hello. He was probably right. That's... Uh-oh. See. Maybe convincing Zimmer to stop playing his cello wasn't such a good idea after all. Oh, no. Oh! Every one of these moldering books is titled Blood. It would appear that two ghosts are playing a very spirited, game of chess. This chair seems to be having... something. A viscous black sludge bubbles in the teapot. Take some. You love bubbling black sludge, apparently. Oh! My bad. Moths have eaten all the contents and most of the container. This chair is whispering. Listen to it. Sit in me. Okay. You spin the chair for a few minutes. You sit in the chair, for a few minutes. And nothing bad happens. Apparently it was all bark and no bite. Just as well. I mean, it's a chair. What did you expect? Cabinet full of sheet music. You pull out a sheet. It's a piece entitled All Arbeit and No Spiel Makes Ernst a Dull Boy. Okay. Shelf full of trophies from murder competitions. Now this seems a bit much. The door has seen better jams. Oh geez, that sure is a dark rift in space over there. Just like Zimmer was afraid of. Well, nuts. Oh, it is a dark rift. Oh no. Is that lady gonna come back? I would rather her not. She was quite the difficult boss fight. Everything on the shelf has either evaporated or expired. It's a big hole in... well, in here. Step through? Really? Yeah. You find yourself in an infinite black void. Or, well, it looks like an infinite black void. But you have the uneasy feeling that your brain is only showing you an infinite black void because it doesn't want to try and process what this place actually looks like. It's a weird feeling. Oh gosh, what is this? A thrumming spike of mega energy. Dampen it? Wait, pluck it up. This creature is built more or less like a large muscular person. If you built a large muscular person out of some kind of writhing black ooze and/or smoke and/or just plain raw darkness. It has a fist-sized glowing crystal embedded in its chest about where its sternum would be, and as you draw near, you can feel it radiating invisible waves of energy. Kind of like heat coming off of a radiator, except except also the opposite of that, and also not at all related to that. Look, incomprehensible forces are tricky to describe, okay? I can't read. The creature shambles back and forth, waving its arms in a way that almost looks like it's dancing or praying or maybe just absent-mindedly flailing. It seems oblivious to your presence, although that will probably change pretty quickly if you try to interfere with it. Like, say if you tried to pry the glowing crystal out of its chest. That's probably not a good idea. Who's the friend? So I will never doubt again the dreams of a guy playing a cello in the dark in their basement. I hate how I think I'm getting used to this game. Cause I was like, it's either gonna be a whole orchestra upstairs or it's just gonna be a lone guy on the cello. Also, hi Morgan. The creature looks like it could become very aggressive and dangerous if you mess with it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't have the muscle capacity for that. Ah! Oh, you don't want to get too far from that rift. It would be a real bummer to get stuck here for all eternity. I don't know. I mean, it's quiet. Oh. You make a quick with a CK, not a P. Quick grab for the crystal, but it's firmly lodged in the creature's chest. The creature howls, and its long, spindly arms flail ineffectually as you barely cognizant of your actions. Plunge your hands into the murky flesh fingers, questing through... Sorry, the formation of this paragraph kind of threw me off. Fingers questing through the lukewarm tar until they find ribs gritting your teeth, forcing open the cage, creaking, cracking, snapping like dry branches. You grab your... What is with the lack of punctuation in this sentence? Huh. You grab your prize and tear it free from the muck. Or of the muck, rather. The creature evaporates in a sigh of smoke. The crystal is both warm and cold in your hand, and has a slight buzzing vibration to it. Take it with you? I guess. Yes, something tells you that this crystal is very important as well as being really shiny and pretty. You got an item. Rift crystal. Nice. Well, guess I'll just leave. It occurs to you that taking a weird crystal out of here might be a bad idea. I mean... On the other hand, it's yours now and you prefer to keep it. I guess I'll stay here. I don't really want to, but... But there's nothing else to do. I don't really want to turn those back on because... I mean, unless there's like a reason for it. It's like Coneheads. You just go with the flow, and it's all smooth sailing. What? I feel like I should smash it. But I'm not gonna. We're just redeemed. What? What was that noise? What did I get an alert for? I don't know. Something might be funky. Can I go past it? Or past it? I guess not. I don't think there's anything on the other side though. Is there anything over here? Nope. Oh. Well, I thought it would have... Hi, hi, hi. Hi, 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 Moose. That's probably what it was. Sorry. Talk to him. Check out this neat crystal I found. That's... What is that? Where did you get it? It was inside the rift. It makes me uncomfortable to look at. Can I have it? No, it's mine. You found it inside my house. That's true. It was in another dimension. That's also true. Another dimension inside my house. True. But who's to say that, like... I mean, what if the rift in the dimension was there beforehand? Like, what if you're just, like, encroaching on the rift's territory? You know? I mean... What then? Yeah, it's the portals, technically. That's right. I'd give it to him. It can be his problem. And bad news. What do you mean? Remember how I said everything was fine? I do remember that, yes. Are you telling me that you were incorrect? Let's just say that your house is incredibly haunted now. I should not have trusted you. We are both fools. Did the rift open? Yeah? No! What are we gonna do? Well, if you were me, I'd leave. Or you would leave, because that's what I'm doing. Or don't worry, I'll think of something. Oh. Is there anything else I can do? Stay here. Okay, wait. Can I can't save, scum. I want to smash the crystal, but like, I don't... Maybe that'll... let's just try. You pull out a hammer of your inventory, or if you don't actually have a hammer, whatever object would be best, would be most hammer adjacent, and give the crystal a solid thwack. Sorry. It makes a sound like a baby being torn in half. It makes a sound like a baby being torn in half and bursts into glittering shards that shoot off into the darkness. Immediately you feel, well, I was gonna say a massive earthquake, but since you aren't standing on the ground, you wouldn't feel that. It's more of like an everything quake. You should probably get out of here. Oh, no. Yeah. I don't think that was a good idea. You dive back through the rift just before it collapses, vanishes, heals. Oh. Oh no. Thankfully, you find yourself back in Ernst Zimmer's basement in not some kind of horrible between-dimension purgatory. You run up the stairs to tell Ernst the good news. I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good. Hi, Ernst. I fixed it. I closed the rift. Did we? Oh, I got his cello. Let's go. You did? That's wonderful. I owe you my life. Then probably also my house's life. Here, take this cello. I have no further need of it. And to be quite frank with you, the thought of playing it ever again only pains me. Yay, you gained 10 XP, so that was the right thing to do, I think. Wait, what are you gonna do now? Oh, nothing, I guess. Ah. Balance is restored! The plate rack is a statement piece, and the statement is, I have too many plates. Tea time was long ago. There's nothing left but stains. Cabinet is full of backup plates. Why is it in the center of your... I'm so bothered by that. You pull out a sheet, but it's all in German. Du, kannst kein Deutsch. I can't read German. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna butcher that. Come along, Gabby. Also, is his name... would you say Ernest? Or Ernst? I'm not quite sure. I've never seen that name, and I've never seen Ernest spelled that way. Oh no! A pebble next to the sidewalk catches your eye. Using that same exact eye, you determine that it's no ordinary pebble. It's a petrified espresso bean. Oh no! Grind it up. You grab the bean and crush it into powder. You got an item, energizing powder. Take that bean, you rock imposter. Hi, Ito. The second thing for... So, Ernest? My bad, guys. No. Okay, so... Are we supposed to be going back to Murray's? Why is this... Was this always like this? It's Murray's desk piled high with books and papers. You get a weird feeling about it for some reason. Nestled among the books and papers is a book of old, but still valid, postage stamps. Is this... With a few missing, they're surrounded with a haze of weird shadowy energy, but you can still clearly see the illustrations of cute dogs on them. Wait a minute, cute dogs? That's just like the stamp that survived your luggage fire. Wait, what? I didn't know that. That survived your luggage fire. Oh dang, of course, that stamp is what destroyed your luggage. Oh, your best stuff was in there. Your clothes, your teddy bear. That tears it. This shadow business is becoming personal. I mean, it was personal already because Murray being your uncle and all, but now it's extra personal. Grr. What's up? These stamps have shadow gunk on them, and one of them killed my luggage. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, I guess that was my fault. I ran out of stamps and found those inside Murray's desk. I didn't even think to test them. I'm so sorry. It's not your fault. It's whatever's causing this damn shadow stuff. I'm definitely going to put a stop to it, though. Wait, how many of these stamps have you used? Just one, thankfully. The rest must have already been gone when Murray found them. Well, how did... That's good news, at least. Oh, no. No E? Wait, so it's just Ernst? No, uncurse. Oh, we already uncursed the dangerous pocket watch. Oh, I guess not. The machine snorts the pocket watch up into its dome and begins its strange and loud work. The pocket watch is pulled this way and that. It ticks become kits, and its talks become cots. And as its three hands are forcibly bent back, you swear you hear screams. Oh no! And then it's done. The watch falls into your lap, hands now set to 21:39:34. You got an I don't know what time that is. I'm so sorry. You got an item on Cursed Pocket Watch. The watch's curse now resides within the machine. Want to project your consciousness into it? Why not? Oh no. Uh-oh. Maybe that wasn't a good idea. In your mind's eye, you see the hands of a pocket watch spin back on themselves with gingery violence. With each revolution, the face of the watch itself expands until it is larger than you, in the building, in the street. Your whole world lives in the blur of the fast-running hands, in which you see life go by in reverse time. Submarines turn to longships, cities to stone dwellings, cowboys to courtesans. You are traveling faster and faster to the beginning of time itself, and there's no telling when this ride will end. Oh no, wait, am I gonna fade out of existence? Oh. Okay, I guess I'm a dinosaur now. I'm so goofy. Oh, 9 p.m., thank you. I never learned how to read military time. It's so cute. To do, open a door, eat Jessica, eat Charles, eat Gabby, eat Cat. No! I don't want to eat Jessica. What strangeness afflicts thee? Never mind, for the sun transits the horizon, and I grow ever the more in need of thy assistance. Understand, whilst you sleep under this roof, thou art my lodger, and a signature on this paperwork is by me required. When did you start talking like this? Norgbor. A provocative remark, madam, and by thee well made. Take your leave. Please let me stay like this. Eat Charles. Brock. Hey, easy does it, baby. We're all hungry. Please help, I am a dinosaur. It hurts to laugh. Yeah, baby, yeah. Eat the cat. No. Oh, that scared me. How about Gabby? Whoa there, Hoss. What's got you all horns and rattles? Been dipping into the nose paint again? What? Gabby didn't talk like that. Hey, Gabby, I'm a dinosaur. Arf, arf. Whoop-ha! Pee-pew! Am the quickest draw in the West, sure enough. Arr. Gabby doesn't talk like that. Anything but the cat. How was Helldivers? Does Dinos talk? They just bleh. Like old English or like a Final Fantasy online character like Urianger. I space out whenever he talks, and I hate it. It was good, I think. I broke the personal record for the most distance traveled. Wow! Fun, fun! Congrats! It sure is, partner, sure is. Oh, Gabby. Sayonara, Hoss. Oh no! With those 2 salad forks! Oh no, no, you lack the opposable thumbs necessary to turn a doorknob. You're completely contained in here unless you figure out how to open doors. I don't know anything about dexterity. I'm a dinosaur. Rawr. Check for I can check for messages. You check the message pad next to the phone. There's a note for you, dinosaur. No phone number. Eat phone. Chomp. Skooma, attend my temper. Sorry. Break it down. Humph. You slap your prehistoric tummy against the wood, but it doesn't even make a dent. Maybe that's why dinosaurs went extinct. They couldn't open doors. Rawr. Were there even doors during that time, though? No, I wanna be a dinosaur. How do I not have muscle? I'm all muscle. Can you open the door for me, please? Whilst thou tarry, good madam, the absence of thy John Hancock on my paperwork grows ever more urgent. Thy signature, if it pleases thee. I can't sign my name. I can't reach it. Can you open the door, please? Curious, madam, for I do not believe those doors to be locked. Well, what do I know, and thou will find in the telephone? Oh. Table thither a key to satisfy thy need. Oh, wait, but I can't reach. No! I can't open it. How do I get more dexterity? Can you open the door? Real groovy pocket watch you got there, Skooma. I like the way it ticks. You understand me? Yes? Rawr. Charles doesn't call me baby. Lot of power in that timepiece. Lot of power. Would you make a promise to me, baby? Would you promise not to throw that power away? A lot of good can be done with that groovy power, baby. Charles doesn't call me baby. Let's open the door. Huh? What's that? Greta garbled. Yeah, let's do it, man. Groovy, baby. Absolutely smashing. Shake on it, baby. I can't shake. Big head, tiny arms. I know. Can someone open the door? You still might fit inside this. Oh. I miss being a dinosaur. Ah. Did I come in here? No, I don't think I have. The proprietor stands behind the counter. Introduce yourself. Hi there, my name is Skooma. Hello, fellow war enthusiast. I'm Herschel Wood. Actually, I hate war. Heck yeah, war. Oh yeah, sure, war's okay. I'm ambivalent about war. I wouldn't say I'm an enthusiast. Herschel's expression does not change. Can I interest you in any fine historical memorabilia? I'm interested in the dubious grenades. What's the story with those grenades? Well, they're probably fine. Why does the box say find grenades then? Or why doesn't the box say find grenades then? He looks at the grenades, then at you. Say, how'd you like to do some field research? Sure, why not? If it means I get to throw grenades at stuff. You move very interesting. I do. I only have one shoe on, so I can only walk on the one shoe. I'm not allowed to walk on the other foot without a shoe. Not sure why. He hands you a bunch of grenades. You got an item, dubious Cola Wars grenade. Just try him out next time you get into a fight, and when you're all done, come back and let me know how it went. Okay. Oh. +1 physical armor. Oh, but I like my fedora. Vinted bugle. Saber, what weapon do I have? Deals your muscle +2 physical damage. Radioactive salve, rusty pistol, Birkin Glocks. I think I'm gonna sell the Birkin. I don't know. Glockenbrot. Haunted duck call. That's essential. The heavy boots. Maintenance overalls. Oh! I didn't know those gave me HP. There's no point to those shoes. I just like them because they're funny. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of the heavy boots. Pop Boomeg ring. Rex meet after combat. What? I don't think I have that equipped. Smelling salts. Over 1 AP. Cola Wars grenades. I already have some. I'll see how they work. Inspired seltzer. Put out everybody on your side of combat who is on fire. Cola Wars ration cigarettes. Bad for you despite what the radio advertisement says. Can you believe they used to issue cigarettes to soldiers, and that they still do and probably will for like 50 more years? Cola Wars gas mask. Stench armor. I'm gonna come back to this, but I don't want to like bog my inventory down just yet. Because you can very much buy some things and never have to use them. A thin, nervous-looking man in a suit stops you. Excuse me, madam. Do you fear for your safety in this dangerous city full of hoodlums and criminals? Well, I didn't until you said that. Then it's a good thing you met me. I have the solution for you right here. Oh, I see. What are you selling? My lady, tips fedora. I'm keeping the fedora. I have to. He holds up a small case and opens it, displaying a selection of the tiniest pistols you've ever seen. Derringers! With one of these up your sleeve, in your sock, or wherever you can think of to hide it. Personal self-defense is right at your fingertips. Are concealed pistols legal in this state? What? Probably. Sure. How much? Yours for only 30 meat. Sure. Thanks, you won't regret this purchase. But an extra small Derringer. Derringer. I certainly don't regret being able to make my rent payment to Miss Brewster. Who's Miss Brewster? She runs a boarding house for traveling salesmen. Gets real scary when rent's late. Location unlocked? Miss Brewster's home for traveling salesmen. Maybe I'll check it out. Kind of expensive, huh? Yeah. Hopefully it'll be, useful. Uh-oh. Long before you can actually turn the corner, you hear two Glocklins playing their high-pitched, plinkety glockenspiels extremely loudly. By the time you actually get up to them, well, you're not totally deaf, but you wish you were. Geez, can you two tone it down a bit? Ha! Tone it down, you say? Or say you? What about if we give it up? What about if we up the tone? They start playing even louder. It's like someone loaded a Tommy gun with pixie dust and shot it through your ears. Gosh. Give them a music lesson. Yeah! Look, friends, you're going about this all wrong. Don't you know anything about modern music? What's important is the notes that you don't play. What? What mean you? The notes play we not? I can see you have a lot to learn. You'd better start by practicing not playing any notes at all. Then once you get good at that, you can focus on learning which specific notes not to play. I see that this modern music is a tricky business. A tricky business is... The goblins stare at their glockenspiels carefully, not playing them. As you leave, you hear one accidental plink, followed by urgent shushing and apologies. Woo! Ooh. Okay, that's solved. I mean, I could have just left. Hey, it's a message in Kobo code. Oh, yeah, that's right. Translated. The code says, nice lady, but she only likes salesmen. Ah, well, not super useful to a non-hobo, but at least you got some translation practice. That's right, I was taught Kobo code. Ooh, hey, I'm named after that type of pistol. Really? That's cool. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other, sorry. I need my glasses. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with you all acting like panicked school children. Miss Brewster, you've got to call the cops. Ha! What this town calls police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime, and I won't have these hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder. Someone has to do something. What you can all do is to go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file up the stairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. Talk to the woman. Excuse me? Miss Brewster sighs, exasperated. I'm sorry, I don't have any vacancies. Or, well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder? Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Offer help? Maybe I can help? My name's Skooma Puma. I'm kind of an independent investigator, a sort of the type thing. I mean, can I even call myself that? I mean, I guess we can. We're one of everything, pretty much. Oh, like the Belgian fellow in those mystery novels. What? Sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. Okay, it's a deal. Thank goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? I wonder how many side stories this game has, or side quests, rather. He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently, I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. Well, how did he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Well, how did you know that he was... Look, you'd better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the door so that no one would mess around in there. Well, how do we have a confirmation that he's actually, like... Knock knock. Probably check out the crime scene. Oh, I was gonna question people. Wait, there's shoes! Some high-heeled shoes have been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure which aspect would upset Miss Brewster the most. Or sorry, you're not sure which aspect of this would upset Miss Brewster the most. Take the shoes. Oh. Oh. Please let these break my ankles. Make your steps higher? Oh no. Am I a high stepper now? Do I high step? Oh, of course. You step in the room 3C and discover, holy crap, a massive pool of blood on the floor. And like Miss Brewster said, there's no body in sight, rather. Holy jeez. Is there even this much blood inside of a person? I don't know. This throw rug looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. I'm a big stepper. You roll up the rug and... Whoa, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. Of course there is. Because why wouldn't there be? The lines and glyphs appear to have been burned into the floor. You can see little blood... Didn't this happen one time before already? Or am I imagining things? I don't know. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the what the heck? Thing, that word. It even smells faintly of weird incense. Dodecagram? I've never heard of that word before. That's interesting. Was this some kind of ritual killing? Great. Like a regular old murder, was it enough? Maybe a cult ritual circle. There's little blobs of old candle wax on it and everything. Great. Wait! Wardrobe is locked. Check yourself for clues. Look at yourself in the mirror. Hi, Skooma. Hey there, good looking. Brown. Oh, what's wrong? Scowl. Why, I oughta leave. Can I check the window? Knock knock. Oh, I'm mad now. Oh no, I don't want to be angry. Hi, Skooma. Smile. Frown. Scowl. Worry. Cringe. Freak out. Blah, 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 blah. I think this is the accurate, facial expression for how I'm walking. Well, Miss Brewster, I've had a look at room 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Yes, actually. In a cult ritual circle. A what? Oh my goodness. You think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way, yes ma'am. Well, I've always felt the lodger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for it one bit. Are any of your lodgers involved with the occult? Do you know? I do recall that one of them specializes in selling occult supply. Well, that might be one of the... That might be... Maybe. It probably isn't, knowing, you know, how things go, but we'll see. I do recall that one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Fantastic. No response. Tried the knob, but the door is locked. You knock on the door and a nervous-looking salesman peeks out. I'm warning you, I'm armed. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we've met before. You sell Derringers, right? Yes, that's right. Yes, you should buy one. I already bought one. There's a murderer on the loose. Actually, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, thank God, somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglass salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Okay, thank you. Wait, how do you know that? Wait! I think it's you. Biblically accurate. Oh my God. I think I need a few more eyes for that, but sure. And maybe some wings with eyes. I think it's this guy. I didn't even think about that. Wouldn't it make more sense for it to be the guy who sells guns? Albeit tiny guns, but still guns. I got my eye on you. You knock on the door and a salesman pokes his head out. Yeah, what can I do for you? I'm investigating the murder. Ah, yeah, real grisly business. Do you know the other salesmen that live here? Not really, just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the trinkets and baubles guy. 'Cause he keeps making racket, dropping stuff on the floor at night. That probably doesn't help you much, though. No, that's very helpful. Knock knock. Who's there? I'm not opening this door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but it isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Thanks. Why are people so weird about where people are? Like, you just tell on yourselves. Hello? I'm investigating the murder. How well do you know the other salesman here? I don't know any of these guys. Although I think there's a guy who sells brushes, who's neighbors with the guy who sells pants. Okay, thanks. Hello, who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells jokes and gags is the one who lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing, thanks. I hope I'm not supposed to remember all of that. Hey there, something I can help you with? Well, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding. Yeah, I was hoping you can give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fella that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy that sells pants. But all I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy that's right below me. Sorry. Oh my gosh. No problem, thanks anyways. I think it's the... It's either... I say it's either... Oh no. Sorry to bother you again. Could you repeat what you told me before? It was just that the brushes salesman lives next to the pants salesman. I think the pants... Hold on. The only two guys met around here are Jokes and Gags. Pants hawker who doesn't live in the room right below me. Are you being literal? Is it me again? Can you repeat what you told me before? I forgot to write it down. All I know is the guy who sells the occult stuff doesn't live above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim. So is it... Don't kill me! Oh, it's you. I'd offer to sell you a dead Derringer again, but I decided I should keep them all handy until the murderer is caught. That's alright. Could you just repeat what you said? Or what you told me before? All I know is the occult salesman doesn't live in the room below. The sunglasses salesman, they're both still alive. I don't know where these people are. Oh. Tiny oil paintings of the previous boarders. No. Only Mrs. Brewster is allowed in the kitchen. Talk to her. Excuse me, Mrs. Brewster, or Miss Brewster, who lives in 2C? They didn't answer the door. They didn't answer the door's locked. That's because 2C is my room. Oh, well, can I have a look inside? Certainly not. That's private. And you can't possibly imagine. And you can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible for business. You have a point there. I mean, but it would also cut down on expenses, would it not? So what now? I figure out who the occultist is. Are you certain you know which one he is? I won't have you accusing the wrong fellow. I can't, let me double check my notes. I don't... Oh, I was supposed to take the pocket watch back to Jessica. Oops. I'm about to just guess. Figured out who the occultist is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Alright, we shall gather everyone together at the scene of the crime so you can do your dramatic reveal like in those novels. Sure if you want. But I must say, this whole murder business is simply dreadful. But it's the most interesting thing to happen here in years. You head up to 3C, and after a few minutes, Miss Brewster meets you there with the salesman in tow. Alright. Well, I suppose you're all wondering why I've called you here today? I assume so you could tell us who the murderer was. Yeah, that was my guess too. Right, yeah. The guy in 3C? I mean, it could have been the guy in 3C. I mean, what happens? That would be reasonable. I mean, what if he just, you know, yoinked himself and then I don't know, turned into a bat or something and flew away? Right, well, as you can see by this weird circle on the floor, this killing probably had occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult good salesman, who is the guy in 3C. That's this room. The victim's room. Well, what I meant to say is, I knew it! Suddenly the wardrobe flies open and a salesman jumps out. Ha! Ha ha! I fooled you all pretty good. Who the heck are you? I'm the victim. I sell jokes and gags and stuff. How do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Oh my god. Here, let me give you something for being such a good sport, kid. Wear it in good health. You got an item. Foot's ring. Foot's ring? Now if you'll excuse me, I gotta roll this blood up. I gotta roll this blood back up, and 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. Well, at least that was all resolved with a... I mean, all I had to do was test, or maybe take a sample. Well, at least that was all resolved with a minimum of fuss. I hope you don't expect to get paid. And wait! No! You said that you would pay me! I hope you don't expect to get paid after that dismal attempt at mystery solving, though. Ha! Well, at least it was an experience. You suck. I technically did my job. It's not my fault you people can't give clear instructions. If you're bored by this boarding house, you could always just leave. Oh, let's do that. Plunkett Street. You are unexpectedly surrounded by... No, not the Glocklins again! My 3 Glocklins menacingly playing their glockenspiels at you, which is a real trick if you think about it. Hey, what gives? This is a muggery. We insist on it that you... to us all of your meat give. It is so hard to read what they're saying with both the German accent and backwards goblin speak. All of it. That's crazy. I guess that is a little extreme. Say, we instead 5 meat. Fight. No! Bye. Oh, I should have switched weapons. My bad. I don't think this was a good idea. This was not a good idea. Oh! Shake and throw. No! I don't think that why? Why? Gives you 2 AP. I guess. Wait, no. Ow. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. I thought our turtle would last a little bit longer. Please don't hit me. Why? Oh, Gabby. Gabby, help. No, Gabby. lost. The goblins beat you up and take some of your meat. Losing that fight made you really mad. You gain an effect, angry. Man, screw the guy who gave me the... They're all faulty. How's the grenade project coming? It sucks! Did they take some of my meat? I thought I had 20. I found the watch. It was complicated. I'd be more surprised if you told me that it was simple. Well, you know the drill. Strap it on and jump in the uncursing machine. I already did that. It did not go well. It's a pocket watch. It doesn't... Just uncurse the thing and get some sleep, okay? You look like you've been through the ringer. Yeah, I have. Well, what are you trying to say, Jessica? This is how I always look. Calliope. The pocket... Wait, I thought I already uncursed it. No! No! I still can't open doors. No! Charles, open the door! Why won't anyone open the door? Gabby, can you open the door? Please. Oh, I don't know. Never had a head for puzzles, Skooma. That's got me right flunkified. Y'all suck. I just want to open the just open the door. Please. Knock the chair over. Oh. Can I knock something else over? Eat the chessboard. Flip the table. Yeah. Relax, baby. In the desk drawer. You expend a considerable effort wrangling your claw around the knob, only to find the desk doors locked. Drawer, sorry. 10 dexterity. Eat the table. Your stomach is bigger than your brain, and you devour the entire table in a few quick bites. The key to the door now lies safe and sound in your dinosaur stomach. Great. Fantastic. Pull out the drawers? Oh, behave. Rawr, rawr, rawr. Can I unstitch the rug? Read paper. Can I eat these? No. Can I eat Jessica? There's gotta be something else I can do, because I can come back to this. Curse remains unresolved. Yeah, so I'm supposed to... Let me out! Oh. Don't leave me hanging now, baby. Shake on it, baby, yeah? Solid, strong handshake. Yay. Surely I have 10 dexterity now. Like, what? Read a paper or read a book? I can't relate to most of the books they have here, but there's one on Travelogue, or there's one Travelogue by a Diplodocus that provides a moderately diverting, that provides moderate... Oh, my brain! There's one Travelogue by a Diplodocus that proves moderately diverting. 1 dexterity gained, yay! Yay! Okay, yay. You pursue the newspapers, claws making only minor holes in the pages. Yay! Add to the list. Your talons carve the letters. Help into the chalkboard. You gain 1 dexterity. Sign your name. You scrawl an uneasy line. You gain 1 dexterity. I'm much obliged, Kuma, and I hope from now thy sleep is all the more sweet for its legal correctitude. Well, thank you. Open the door, yeah! Father time? So we meet at last. With I looking the older man, though you are far older than I shall ever be. Well, I never saw this room before. I'm not old, huh? I'm not old. We are the Alpha and the Omega. You're the beginning of time, and I its end. Oh, snap, it is Father Time. I think. Will you walk with me, dear friend, to watch the death of our world and the birth of another? Yes, my friendo. I'm just trying to uncurse a pocket watch, pal. It closes the door by mistake. No! Rawr. Where are we going? Can I sit in your chair? Ah! No! No! I guess that's what he meant. Tick, tick, tick. The hands of the uncursed pocket watch beat on. Boats with the current born correctly into the future. You pull the pocket watch out and look at it. It's gained some luster. Upgrade. The curse is lifted. Time is in its rightful home, and you no longer have a tail. I wish I had a tail. Me too, sometimes. Nobody asked you, Jessica. I thought I was supposed to give her the watch. Jessica looks pretty busy, but then she always does. Letter from Uncle Murray was a real surprise. How is this helping find Murray? Hey Jessica, not to dispute the importance of collecting these weird artifacts or anything, but I'm worried about Uncle Murray. How is this helping him find him? How is this helping find him, rather? Oh, I guess I didn't really explain that. See, the Detectotron 1000 is new. We only really got it running after Murray disappeared. He always searched out artifacts in more hands-on ways. Research, networking, following rumors, that kind of thing. The last artifact he went after, it could be basically anywhere, but the Detectotron only detects the nearest artifact. I see, so you figure if we pick them up in order, eventually we'll get the one that he was looking for. Right. I wish to hell he'd left a note about where he was going, but I guess he either thought it was too dangerous and didn't want us following, or he just rushed off all excited like a kid in a toy store. That's Murray for you. Yeah, that tracks. Rawr. You should go talk to Fancy Dan about this speakeasy deed before you go to sleep. It seems pretty important. Oh yeah, forgot about that. Speak easy, friend. It's Fancy Dan. Hey, it's you again. You find Oliver? Yes. I don't like the sound of that. Oliver is gone. The handoff went extremely bad. I don't remember who Oliver was. Badly. Yeah, that too. You go over the events at the fridge. Oh! I think Oliver got turned into a or he got sucked into the void or something. That dang person playing with spoons. You go over the events at the fridge factory. Fancy Dan makes a variety of faces and at various points in your story, because Fancy Dan is a good listener. Show him the deed. Oliver was carrying this with him. Dan skims the deed. Says here that ownership of the speakeasy is automatically transferred to whoever has a physical possession of this deed. Is that legal? None of this is legal. Oh yeah. I guess you're my new boss, baby. Let's have one drink to mourn the old boss, and another to celebrate the new one. Too soon, Dan. Good idea. I guess we gotta change the name since, well, Oliver's gone. Oliver's place is no longer Oliver's place. I suppose that's right. Got any ideas? Well, you could go traditional and just call it Skuma's place. Or something hip like the Purple Door. Or something incisive and avant-garde like, I don't know, Noblesse Oblige. I like the Purple Door. I like the Purple Door. I like number 3. Noblesse Oblige. Oh, that was just an example, but you're the boss. Now to business. To business. We make the beer in-house, so that's safe, but we're out of everything else, and based on your story, I'd say the stuff at the factory isn't safe to use. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. If you can find booze or mixers or garnishes, bring it back. Or bring it back here, rather. Any idea where to get started with that? No, but you might check with Barnaby. Barnaby? Dan points to the milky-eyed sot at the table. I don't want to talk to him. He's strange. He doesn't see very well, but he's got a nose for news and a sixth sense for booze. He might know where you can find what you're looking for. Thanks. Order a drink? What do you have to drink around here? Beer. I'll have a beer then. Excellent choice. Keep things simple. The bartender pours you a beer, bottoms up. You drink the beer, you've had better beer, but you definitely had worse beer. Gained an effect, beer buzz. Leave. turns his head towards you and smiles. Buy him a drink? Didn't I already do this? After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. For those who can read them, the signs are here, right here in this very room. Okay. You buy him a drink and await his prognostication. After a few moments and a few sips, he clears his throat and speaks. The lake is deep enough to drown dreams, but not the sins of the grandfather. I see. I think I see. I'm not letting you take any more of my money. You're speaking nonsense. I'll go to sleep. Succubus. Hey Skooma, before you go to bed, I need to approve a new tenant for the storefront next door. What? Why is it up to me? I need you to approve. Somebody's gotta do it. There's 3 applications for the place. Okay, what are they? The first applicant is Truncheons and Bludgeons. This fella is really excited about weaponry. The second is Rodkin's Fine Jewelry. A jewelry store could really class up Old Plunkett Street. And the last applicant is Ye Old Chemiker, some SIT science lady who wants to sell potions. A potion store would be useful? Actually, I should have chose the weapon store, but I can't. We'll see. Because, I mean, technically I can get weapons anywhere, but it just depends on the weapon. So yeah. We shall see. We'll see. I don't really run into too many opportunities to get potions, so maybe I can get some strong HP stuff. Thanks, Charles! What is this? It's a shelf for knickknacks and tchotchkes. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no, I'm back here. A fitful dream. All of your favorite pants gone. It's Jeff, the kid who used to bully you in 3rd grade. Make amends. Hey Jeff, listen. It's just no hard feelings, okay? I understand that in retrospect you must have had problems at home, and I just want you to know that everything is okay now. Jeff swats the overdue library book out of your hands. Ah, I see. Since this is just a dream version of you, you're still as much of a jerk as you were in 3rd grade. Jeff suddenly punches you, knocking out all of your teeth. Hey, if this was actually happening, I'd be really mad. You pick up your teeth and walk away. You got an item in your teeth. What a jerk. Ew. Oh no, it's the creepy Crimbo lady. From the refrigerator factory, now in a literal nightmare form. Oh no, please go away, creepy Crimbo lady. Excuse me, I need to get past you. Why, are you in a hurry to wake up? Darling, it's Crimbo. You should be making merry. Look, lady, Crimbo was 3 months ago, alright? No. They're technically 4 months ago. Crimbo is still months away. Oh, but it's always Crimbo in dreams, dear. Merry Crimbo, then. Merry Crimbo, everyone. Merry Crimbo, dearie. I didn't have time to properly introduce myself before. I'm Dark Noel. In a affectation as goofy as her name, she curtsies. Dark Noel, eh? You're really taking this motif seriously. Right down to your weird, evil-looking Crimbo hat. Her smile falters a little. Evil-looking? I told you at the refrigerator factory, it's just a... Wait. She points to the weird device she's holding at her hat. It starts beeping in a fast, irregular pattern. You're telling me that you can see the special Crimbo magic with your eyes? Yes, if that's what it is. This is decidedly unfestive news. I'd better talk to the president. You want to talk to Calvin Coolidge about your Crimbo hat? I want to talk to the real president about you. I see. Yes, that's the problem, dear. And I'll see you soon with the solution. She scowls and jumps off the edge of whatever this is you're standing on. Ominous. Bye, Crimbo lady. Merry Crimbo. This bookshelf is not behaving the way bookshelves do when you're awake. Oh. Grab a book at random, and the bookshelf puffs out of existence. You can't... got an item. The melting mind. Step through. Who are you? You're the salesman. Oh no, how'd you get in here? Alarmingly, a man in an expensive suit is standing at the foot of your bed. What the heck? Who are you? You can call me Don Toblerone. I represent a certain organization of, shall we say, like-minded criminals. Organized criminals? Like the mob? Wait, you're the Don of a local mob? The mob boss? In my room personally? No, I'm not the Don. That is nearly my nomenclature. It's an abbreviation for Donald. Oh, well, that's confusing. It has been a matter of some confiscation, yes. I do have a what the heck, sobriquet, but I don't care for it very much. What is it? Donnie Thesaurus. What the heck? Donnie Thesaurus. I'm gonna hazard a guess that they call you that because you like long words. That is very astute of you. Of course, this esthetician comes as no surprise to me. My associators tell me you handled yourself well during the conflagration of the refrigerator manufactorium. I handle myself well all the time. Do you actually own a thesaurus? I am here to profound for your considerationing a certain proposition. Come again? I'm here to make you an offer. Oh, can I refuse it? Certainly. Though your refusation would be, shall we say, unadvisory. What's the offer? I'm not interested. Go fly a kite. From time to time, my colleagues and I will have certain requirements, but lack the necessary manpower to achieve them. At such junctures, we make lucratival arrangements with certain capable individualists. We find ourselves at this moment at a juncture, such as the junctures I have thus subscribed. So, you want me to do contract work for the mob? Exactingly. Sure, why not? An excellent decision, if I may articulate such. So what happens now? Just sit tight, as they say. We will call upon you telephonically. He gives you a curt nod, then leaves the room through the window. It takes him 3 or 4 tries to work the latch. All right then. Interesting. I swear a lot of these are made-up words. Yeah, I was like, I don't recall seeing these words with an ingly added to them. But then again, I'm not the sharpest, so who knows? Hey there, Skuma, how'd you sleep? Fine until a mob guy crawled into my bedroom window. Oh yeah, that window's pretty lousy. Well, why don't you fix it, Jessica? Anyway, the next antique I need you to find is a compass, the directions kind, not the circles kind. The Detectatron says it's out near Crystal Dream Lake. I don't know where that is, but I bet it's too far to walk. Do you have a car I can borrow? No, but I have something even better than that. 2 cars? A bus pass. The bus out front is your gateway to a whole wide world of adventure. You got an item, bus pass. Well, thanks. This is a postcard. It has a map of the lake on it. It has a picture of the lake on it. Yeah, that's what a map is. A picture of a place. Get out of my face, Jessica. I guess I can't argue with that logic. Yeah, but it's... You know what a map is? A postcard is not the same thing. Oh, hey, you're the potions lady. A blonde flapper cracks her chewing gum, then gives you a snarky grin in a little wave. Talk to her. Hey there, kitty cat. You're Skooma Puma, right? Who's asking? Ooh, look at you being all tough and mysterious. Well, Molly Buttons is who's asking, kitty. Please don't call me that. Please. Please don't start the Discord kitten talk. Please. I can't handle it. I'm cutting the game off if this persists. And I do like games, but but don't push your luck with me. Okay, you got me. So how do you know my name? The boss sent me to lend you a hand. And to keep an eye on you, savvy? What? Hey now, I put my 2 weeks notice in before I left. Poughkeepsie? Fair and square. Huh? No, not that boss, Dora. The boss. The boss. The boss? You know, she glances over her shoulders, then hisses at you. The mob boss. Oh, that? The boss. Sheesh, I can't tell if you got a screw loose or if you're just funning with me. Both? I like to keep people guessing. So what, you're supposed to partner up with me? That's the deal, McNeil. And do what? What's a 20-something girl like you doing working for the mob anyway? Hey now, I ain't just a pretty face. She pulls a Tommy gun. Oh. With a full-size drum magazine from behind her back, gives it a flip in the air and catches it with a mad glitter in her eyes. Where did you get that from? Holy jeez. Put that away before someone sees it. Tee. Cripes, you have to whisper the boss, but you're fine with waving a machine gun around in public? So are we teaming up or what? Sure, why not? Welcome to the party. Molly has joined you as a companion. Peachy. You want I should come with you right now or cool my heels at Noblesse Oblige for a while? I kind of regret naming it that. I should have just named it the Purple Door. Wait for me there. Alright, but don't forget, it's kind of rude to keep a girl waiting. Yeah, okay, so she's not the potion person. Oh jeez, what happened? This must be the shop's proprietor, judging by her lack of eyebrows. I mean, technically I don't have any either. Hi, I'm Skooma. Is this your shop? Why, yes, it certainly is. My name is Janice. Janice Kimmicker. Didn't you just move in? Why is it all blown up in here? Well, I always say it isn't real chemistry if you don't blow everything up and catch your hair on fire a couple of times. so I like to get it out of the way early. I'll come back after I check on my insurance. What have you got for sale? Acoustic Nostrum. With a name like Nostrum or Nostrum, you think this would enhance your sense of smell, but it in fact enhances your hearing. Oh, that would be... Oh, but I'm broke. Okay, we're gonna sell the Birkenglocks. Oh, so I can use this as a weapon. I'm not gonna sell that. I need to put this on. And then... Heals Moxie. Oh wait, so I can equip this. Actually, you know what? I'll equip that. And then... I will... I'm gonna sell the rusty pistol. And... Okay, so our next venture will be to stop at the bus stop, take the bus somewhere. Oh! In our high stepper high heels. Yeah, I'm gonna call it here, because my neck is a wee bit hurting. English is hard. My neck hurts a tad bit. But yeah, I went a lot longer than I thought I would, so that's good. I don't think I save in this. I think I just go back. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of games that need to be updated. Well, you were on 2 hours, so you were on time. Oh, yay! Yay! Yeah, I wanted to make the 2-hour mark. And I'm glad that I could. One second. Thank you. I don't know why, like, I can be fine throughout the day for the most part, but it's like nighttime. Morning and nighttime is when, like, I don't know, I get those weird, not weird twitch, but it's just like a slight annoying twinge. And then usually when I go, like, lay down, that's what kind of makes me feel a little bit better, so I'm gonna go do that. Maybe it's a posture thing, I don't know. And then, like, sometimes my neck hurts when I laugh. So, which makes sense because it's right, like, I don't know what type of like muscles and stuff. But you know how like when you laugh and like obviously your neck muscles kind of flex like in the back of your neck and head? Those muscles also cause like slight pain. So um I think it's like a nerve thing. I really hope it's not a nerve thing because I don't want to have to go through that. But I don't know. I'll see what my doctor says. I'll keep you guys posted. Um hopefully it is just, a swollen lymph node. Maybe I was sick. Uh and it wasn't allergies like I thought it was. Maybe the other day when I wasn't feeling well, it was actually like some sort of infection or something. I don't know. I feel fine. Um, but who knows? Who knows? But yeah, we'll see. Hopefully it's not something that I have to have another surgery on though, because already, like I said on Blue Sky, I've already had an experience with a it was a fibroadenoma, which is basically a fatty tissue. No, not fatty tissue, fatty tumor. Um, that was like in my chest area, and I had to actually get that removed. And the surgery went well. It was fine. I had like 1 day in recovery where I was like in excruciating pain, but that was because like my nerves were waking up and everything. So I started feeling stuff. But just like the whole process of going through that, and then they like you have to go through several. Like I had to go to a clinic and then go to another clinic, and it was just I was in college at the time and I didn't have much money and I was away from my parents, so it was terrifying. Um and I just remember going from clinic to doctor, and then they tried to like stay neutral the whole time, um which didn't really help. I know they can't just outright tell you like, "Oh yeah, no, this is not breast cancer. This is breast cancer." But like that was where my mind went obviously, and uh to not get answers for like weeks. It was not a fun experience. It was, like I said, it was traumatizing. Um, but it ended up being benign, and I did get it removed because it felt like a rock in my chest. But like I said, just playing like the waiting game is terrifying. So, uh, to potentially be dealing with the same thing again, kind of triggered me a little bit yesterday. So that's what's going on. But I hope that that's not the same situation. Um, and hopefully this all goes away within 2 weeks. And yeah, I don't have to go through that again because I don't want to. That's scary. Yeah, it was. I mean, it was fantastic knowing that it was benign, and the surgery was very quick. I think they said it was like 30 minutes. Um, and then I was like I said, aside from like the 1 day that I had that I was, my nerves and stuff were coming back, or regaining feeling, because the way that they went in to take it out, they had to end up like blocking off certain nerves, and then they had to cut a decent amount of like tissue out of my chest. It's not noticeable, but like I did lose feeling on part of my chest, so that's that's not fun. It's not a big deal, but it is a thing that I still deal with as which I mean they did warn me about, but they kind of downplayed it. They're like, yeah, 2% of people, occasionally lose feeling when we do these, removal surgeries, and I was like, oh okay, and then like months later, I'm like, hey, I can't feel this side of like my chest. Is that normal? And they were like, oh, well, I guess you're that 2%. I'm like, that's awesome. That's good. Great. It's not like a bad, like I can't feel anything. I can feel pressure, but I can't feel like the sensation. if that makes sense. So that's a thing, but I don't want to have to, go through that with the back of my neck, potentially. So just keep me in your thoughts and prayers, and yeah, like I said, I'll keep you guys updated. You got this, Uma, you can do it. Yes, yes I can. Positive thoughts. I got this. Again, I am naturally a pessimist and a bit of a hypochondriac, so we'll see. Oh, let's see. I will be back tomorrow. I'm gonna see if I can spend a little bit longer with you guys tomorrow. You know what? We should do birthday stuff tomorrow just in case. I think that'll be a good idea. Because I have a feeling I'm not gonna have time on Friday. I think that'll be a good idea. I don't have to work on Friday also. I took the day off. So I don't have to worry about like time or anything like that. But yeah, I'd like to do that if I'm feeling good. Maybe I can like set a... Maybe we can do like 2 games or something tomorrow night. I think that'll be a good idea. It's understandable, Uma. Just remember to take care. Need to rest, do it. Don't go crazy over it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, the best thing is I just need to remind myself, like, hey, you don't know what's going on. You are not a doctor. Let the doctors do their doctoring and just relax. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I think that'll be a good idea if I can manage, which I'm going to try my hardest to. I'm trying to see if there's any major updates to anything that are noteworthy. Abiotic Factor has coming this spring. Well, this spring is in like a couple days, but anyway, Abiotic Factor is working on a new update for Cosmic Companions, and this means that you can have pets in the game. But you can already have pets, but like you can, as in like pets, as in, I think you can finally befriend like the peccaries. Those big, like I see a picture of someone holding one of those big woolly ones, the Exors. You can befriend them. You could already befriend the peccaries. That's what Bingus was. But yeah, you can befriend the Exors and keep them as pets, which is all I ever wanted. So that's fantastic. I love that so much. Oh, oh my gosh. And there's like a bunch of people who submitted like layout drawings. They're very good. Wow. But yeah, that's exciting. I don't know. Let's see, do they have a date?
Scarlet_demonic rated your channel with 5 viewers.
Ooh, thank you for the raid. Welcome, raiders. Hello, hello. My name is Umakuma. I am a bear maid who likes to variety game. Tonight we played Shadows over Loathing. Usually I play horror games, but I try to mix it up with some funny things here and there. So yeah, that was tonight's game. Thank you so much for raiding. What were you guys playing? Also, if you guys need to raid and dash, I totally understand. Get some rest, get some hydration. I know it's getting a little late. So yeah, if you need to do that, take care of things, I totally understand. That's a cool update for Abiotic Factor. So want to have companions? I know, like I'm going to go back and play again just so I can make friends with like pretty much everything. Because why wouldn't you want to? You're having a good stream, got a rating. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We're just wrapping up. So let's see. Yeah, we're just wrapping up. I'm just like yapping. Excuse me, Uma, are you doing anything on Sunday? No. No.
I ain't gonna never stop loving you.
Anthony! Hi, Anthony! It's good to see you! It's good to see you. And thank you again, Scarlett, for the raid. I really appreciate it. Thank you for trusting me with your audience. Hope you're doing well. I am doing fairly well today. Thank you for asking. But yeah, I've got like family stuff on like earlier on Sunday, but I should be available like later on. So yeah, if you want to like collab or just like hang out or anything, just let me know. Because I don't even think I planned anything yet for Sunday, so that works out. I'm gonna try to like, I don't know, I need to ask like people what day would be good. I want to have at least like one open collab day during the week. We can chat in Discord. Sounds good. Yeah, I need to do that because I'm bad at planning, so. And I also need to just like, what I really need to do is I need to make like a big spreadsheet of like what games I know people have that are like co-op or like multiplayer. So I can just keep that on hand. I mean, I guess you could just do that with Steam. But it would still be handy. So I don't have to sit there and like click through what games certain people have. Thank you, Souffle! Kinna Bridge. Or Kinna Bridge of Spirits. I've never heard of that before. It sounds interesting. I hope you guys had fun. Let's see. But yes, I will see you guys tomorrow, probably at the same time. For... Oh, and we need to finish Umigari. I feel like I'm always going to say that name wrong, but the fish game. We might finish that one first, because I don't think we have much longer to go. Possibly. So we can finish that. And then do 0 parades. And then maybe if we have time, do something else. We'll see. I'm sorry, Anthony. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad when people get to the end or get to the stream and I'm ending. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Part of me wants to just start the stream over again. Oh, I'll be live tomorrow though. I promise. Friday is iffy. But if I have some free time, then maybe Friday? Thank you for the head pats. I promised I shall be back tomorrow. And if I am not for whatever reason, scream at me. Yell at me, unsubscribe. Please don't. But only if you want to. Let's see. Let's raid Hersey. Oh wait. I think they might be wrapping up. I don't know. Plan B. Let's raid Adya. Adya Tepes is playing Power Wash Simulator. You know, I've been wanting to try that, but I don't... Again, I don't know if I'd be able to make it interesting for people. That seems like a type of game that I would kind of just space out with and just autopilot it. I'll yell real loud. Yeah. Please do. Hersey, I think, was playing Reanimal. Yeah. I can't tell if she's... I can't tell if she's wrapping up, though. She's on her BRB screen. No. Power Wash is for yappenings. Oh. I think Crime Scene Cleaner will be up your alley. Do I have Crime Scene Cleaner? Yeah, I do. I do have... Yeah, I did a video on that, I think. Or no, a stream... No, video. Yeah, I did. We need to play more of that. I like the cleaner games. Ironically enough, I hate cleaning in real life, but I like these games for some reason. Good night! Alright. Go watch the vampire shrimp clean the houses. Or power wash houses, rather. She's on a roof right now. The bear horse maid likes cleaning Sims. Shocker. That's true. That's true. Cleaning, it's not that bad. Like, I love, like, cleaning bathtubs and, like, sinks and surfaces. I love the smell of, like, just a clean surface. But I hate organizing so much. It stresses me out. Like sorting through clothes. Oh, it's the bane of my existence. Especially feathering. I get lost in it. Yeah, me too. That's the problem. And then like I think my thing with cleaning is like all of the like folding laundry. Folding laundry is really the only thing that freaks me out. It's all the colors and just stuff in a pile, and it scares me. And then I just don't want to touch it. And then I get mad at myself because I don't have any fresh, like, pants and stuff. And then I'm like, you know the answer? It's because you need to sort your laundry, and then you'll know where things are. So, yeah, gotta work on that. But other than that, I love mopping. I love mopping so much. It's so satisfying. Anyway, goodbye, guys. That's enough of me yapping. I see the raid already started. Have a wonderful night. Thank you again for being here, and I will see you all tomorrow.